वैसे तो अक्सर हम वीएनएम न्यूज़ में हेल्थ से जुड़े हुए कई कार्यक्रम लेकर आते हैं, मगर आज जो कार्यक्रम हम आपके लिए लेकर आए हैं वो बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा खास है, क्योंकि आपके दिल से जुड़ी हुई इसमें बातें होगी। यानी कि हार्ट और हार्ट डिजीज़ के बारे में हम आपको जानकारी देंगे, और उसकी जानकारी के लिए आज हमारे स्टूडियो में है डॉक्टर दर्शन बैंकर, जो कि एक कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट है। डॉक्टर दर्शन बैंकर, आपका स्वागत है हमारे इस खास कार्यक्रम में। वैसे तो मैं अक्सर आपसे बात करती रहती हूँ, मगर जो दर्शक सवाल चाहते हैं उस सवाल को लेकर मैं आती हूँ, मगर आज हमारे बीच में दर्शक हैं और वही आपसे सवाल करेंगे। तो आप उनको पहले तो हार्ट के बारे में बताइए कि दिल हमारे शरीर में सबसे ज़्यादा क्या काम करता है और कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है हमारे शरीर में, दिल की इम्पोर्टेंट कितनी है?
दिल की इम्पोर्टेंस तो ऐसी है कि एग्जिस्टेंस इज ऑन द हार्ट। आई मीन इफ यू डोंट हैव हार्ट यू कांट लिव, राइट? तो हार्ट के बिना कोई जी नहीं सकता है, बिल्कुल, मर भी नहीं सकता है, बिल्कुल। तो हार्ट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम मेडिकल साइंस और हेल्थ रिलेटेड थिंग्स ऑल्सो। उसमें ऐसा है गायत्री कि जो हार्ट है इट इज़ द ओनली ऑर्गन इन द बॉडी विच इज़ अफेक्टेड बाय द एक्सटीरियर थिंग्स लाइक इमोशनल थिंग। ओके, आपको गुस्सा है तो आपका हार्ट ज़्यादा चलता है, आपको किसी से प्यार हो गया तो भी आपका दिल धड़कने लगता है,
ज़्यादा फास्ट धड़कने लगता है।
कोई ऐसा बोलता है कि मेरा लीवर धड़कने लगता है, नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता है ना। तो दिल एक ही चीज़ ऐसी है जो उसको बाहर की चीज़ों से असर होती है, और उसी वजह से उसकी असर अच्छी होती है या बुरी होती है वो आपकी एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट पे भी डिपेंड करता है। एंड दैट इज़ वाई वॉट एवर हार्ट प्रॉब्लम कम्स are partly related to the external environment which is changing very rapidly in the society as of now, and that is why we are getting so much of heart problems.
ડૉક્ટર સાહેબ, આજકાલ યંગ જનરેશનમાં હાર્ટ એટેકનું વધારે સાંભળવા મળ્યું છે, તો એનું શું કારણ હોઈ શકે? લાઈક ટેન્શન, મેન્ટલ સ્ટ્રેસ ઓર એક્ઝોશન, એનું કારણ હોઈ શકે?
If you know, recently one of your colleague died at very young age, just sitting and doing something. So he was young, 42 or something, but we see very even younger than this, 25, 28 age पर પણ heart attack આવે છે. Honestly speaking, medical science does not have an answer for this problem at that age, but as we assume there are certain things depends on assumption કે આ હાર્ટ ડિસીઝ આ એજે કેમ થાય છે. તો કંઈ 18 કે 20 વર્ષના છોકરાને એવું સ્ટ્રેસ તો હોતું નથી લાઈફમાં કે એને હાર્ટ એટેક આવી જાય. There are various factors which has happened, especially in Asians and more so in Indians, and I would say more so in Gujarati, Punjabi and Keralites, that they are more prone to heart problems. And the idea is, one is genetics, कि तुम्हारा you can't change your parents unfortunately, or you can't change your race, so your race and genes are very important. So these two factor comes with you, and unfortunately we have bad genes from that point of view. There is very interesting thing which I'll tell you before we go ahead. In America there is an idea, because Gujaratis and especially Asians and Gujaratis are very intelligent people, and they consider them to be very educated. Doctors are Gujarati, like that thing is going on. So the American doctors now are studying, one of the faculty is studying on importance of intelligence correlation with cholesterol. If you have more cholesterol you are more intelligent. I mean that sort of idea is going on. Okay, so both things are more in, unfortunately the second, that is you are more intelligent, but along with that something bad which is coming, you have more cholesterol or you have more heart disease problem. So something comes with something else which is not required. So that is an unfortunate part, that genes is important, your race is important. The third thing which is more important to you is the way you are brought up. આપણે એવું વિચારીએ છીએ કે નાના બાળક પિઝા બર્ગર ખાઈને કોઈ બી વસ્તુ કરે is good for his health, which is not right. Lack of physical exercise, unfortunately we have no passion for giving our children a sort of physical activities or sports or something like that. હમણાં જો વ્યાસ સાહેબ જોડે બહાર બેઠો હતો, સ્પોર્ટ્સ એકેડેમીની વાત કરતા હતા. The trend for giving time to our children for sports is very limited. So that is also lacking in our country. We feel if you have a fat child, it is a healthy child. Is a wrong notion. Okay, you have to have a balanced weight child, because from that beginning you have to take care of your health. And rapidly changing lifestyle is also very important. The stress or the level of competitiveness which is coming or creeping in our education, or for that matter in all form of activities, whatever is done, has given them lot of stress from beginning. With that, changing food habits, with that, lack of physical exercise, all these things have led that the heart disease is more common in a younger age group in our society.
जैसे कि डॉक्टर साहब ने बताया कि जीन्स भी उसके लिए ज़िम्मेदार है, हमारी लाइफस्टाइल ज़िम्मेदार है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जिससे हम बच नहीं पाते हैं, मगर कहीं ना कहीं कोशिश हमें ये ज़रूर करनी है कि इस डिजीज़ से हम बच पाएँ, हमारे बच्चों को उससे बचा पाएँ. कौन अब आगे क्या कौन सवाल करना चाहता है? क्या सवाल
सर,
है?
मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है.
हाँ जी.
सर, अभी आपने एक जीन्स शब्द लिया, तो उसमें मेरे एक रिलेटिव हैं, तो उनको कार्डियोमायोपैथी बीमारी है, तो इसका कारण जीन्स हो सकता है?
कार्डियोमायोपैथी आपने जो टर्म यूज़ किया, वो कार्डियोमायोपैथी जो जीन्स रिलेटेड होती है, यूजुअली हमारे मेडिकल साइंस में उसको हाइपरट्रॉफिक कार्डियोमायोपैथी बोलते हैं. एंड हाइपरट्रॉफिक कार्डियोमायोपैथी यूजुअली रन्स इन फैमिली. क्या आपके फैमिली में किसी यंग मेंबर को हाइपरट्रॉफिक कार्डियोमायोपैथी है, तो पूरा फैमिली स्क्रीन करना चाहिए. सो दैट्स फॉर्म ऑफ कार्डियोमायोपैथी इज डेफिनेटली अ जेनेटिक डिसऑर्डर एंड इट रन्स इन फैमिली. मेरे पास एक दाहोद का फैमिली है, बटाका वाला करके फैमिली है. वो फैमिली में 6 लोगों को ये कार्डियोमायोपैथी की बीमारी है. तो पूरा फैमिली इज हैविंग दैट प्रॉब्लम. एंड 6 brothers, all 6 brothers have cardiomyopathy. So usually hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, not all hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, but some forms of hypertrophic
अच्छा,
cardiomyopathy.
आगे जो जनरेशन है वो भी फिर इस बीमारी
जेनेटिक म्यूटेशंस होता है उसमें. एब्सोल्युटली.
तो उसके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं?
As of now we don't have an answer for that. The genetics is we can find out that this is happening because of genes, but medical science as of now cannot treat genetic disorders by its own, except for few of them. Genetic modulation and genetic replacement will start in another 5 to 7 years. That's what they are telling. Once that thing, genetic modulations they will change your genes, and genetic gene transfer therapy will be available, they say, in another 5 to 10 years. So medical science is also progressing, and over a period of time the genes will be exchanged, and if that happens we may change our genes so that we don't get heart disease.
Yes.
आपने अभी बताया कि कोलेस्ट्रॉल इज गुड फॉर हेल्थ एज वेल एज बैड, तो बैड कैसे हो सकता है कोलेस्ट्रॉल?
कोलेस्ट्रॉल, हमारा कोलेस्ट्रॉल से नाता बहुत चीज़ों से है. एवरीथिंग हैज़ अ बैड साइड एंड अ गुड साइड. लाइक हम स्ट्रेस की बात करते हैं, तो पहले मैं स्ट्रेस का बताऊँ, फिर कोलेस्ट्रॉल. स्ट्रेस इज लाइक अ स्पाइस, व्हाट वी कॉल. इफ यू हैव टू लिटिल, देन द फूड बिकम्स वेरी ब्लैंड. ओके, if you have too little stress in life, your life becomes totally disinteresting. If you have more spice, then it becomes unpalatable. The same way, if you have more stress in life, your life becomes, unthinkable. So you have to have a proper amount of spice in the food. The same way you should have a proper amount of stress also in the life. Nobody can progress in life without stress.
Yeah.
Okay, if you have stress, you will have will to work. So stress is an important phenomena of the life. How to control that, how to modulate that, how to keep that in check is more important for stress. Your question is what is good cholesterol and what is bad cholesterol. Cholesterol has a various components depending on the density of that cholesterol. So what we call a high density lipoproteins, that is an HDL cholesterol. There is something called as a low density lipoprotein cholesterol, that is a LDL cholesterol, and there is something called as a VLDL, that is a very low density lipoproteins cholesterol. We are more concerned with a HDL cholesterol and LDL cholesterol. Now if you have high level of HDL cholesterol and low level of LDL cholesterol, it is good for your health. If you have high level of LDL cholesterol and low level of HDL cholesterol, it's bad for your health. That means if you have higher level of HDL cholesterol, it is a good thing for you. If you have a higher level of LDL cholesterol, it is a bad thing for you. In our population, generally what happens is we have a slightly higher or normal level of LDL cholesterol, that is a low density lipoprotein cholesterol. But our problem is more related to HDL cholesterol, especially Gujaratis. They have a low or very low levels of HDL cholesterol, which is supposed to be a protective cholesterol. As of now, there is no therapy to increase these levels of HDL cholesterol. Okay, so what we try to do is to decrease the LDL cholesterol and balance the risk. Okay, so we will have some therapy available in another 5 to 10 years, we hope so, which will be more useful, and it will be a blessing for population of ours, because we have a very low level of HDL cholesterol. As of now, we are not able to treat.
But what is the reason? Low level of
Low level of HDL cholesterol is related basically to your genetics, and that is how it comes with your genes. So that is unfortunately a part of us. Especially, and the other thing which affects your HDL cholesterol is exercise and diet to a certain extent. Okay, but that's not a major contributor for HDL cholesterol. It is your genes which is more important. But definitely by good exercise, good food, you can improve your HDL cholesterol to a certain extent. I mean by good food is healthy food.
આપણને કેવી રીતે ખબર પડે કે આ HDL કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ છે કે આ LDL કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ છે? આપણે કોઈ પણ માનો કે કોઈ પણ બે વસ્તુ પડી હોય તો એમાં આપણને કેવી રીતે ખબર પડે કે આ HDL છે કે એટલે આપણે એમ ખાતી વખતે ખબર પડે કે આ લેવું જોઈએ ને આ ના લેવું જોઈએ?
Ideally, most of the food what we eat is with fats, and fat converts into cholesterol ultimately by liver, and it like there are very few food which can differentiate between HDL and cholesterol and LDL cholesterol. See what happens in the body, the food is taken as a fat, okay, and then it breaks down and forms cholesterol molecules inside the body. So there is nothing like a HDL cholesterol food or a LDL cholesterol food. Healthy food is low fat or fat free food. So anything which is less in fat will be a healthy food. If you take less fat, your HDL cholesterol will automatically rise in the.
So how is menopause and heart problem or heart disease related? Are they interrelated, and to what extent?
Yeah, this is a very good question, and there is a lot of controversy. This question came that initially when in 80s and 90s, when heart disease research was on a rise, initially the medical science thought that women are protected before menopause to heart disease. Okay, that is what an usual norm and thought we have all the time. So medical science thought, okay, it is the estrogen, which is a hormone secreted from woman reproductive system.
Yes.
That estrogen is a protective thing which protects women from heart disease.
Right.
So then came the idea, if they are protected until 40-45, until their menopause, why don't we protect them later on also?
Yes.
Okay, and that is how they started what we call HRT, hormone replacement therapy. We give hormone replacement therapy for various things, not only for heart but for bone disease, for other things, for our various cancers and all that things. Now the same logistics were applied for heart disease also, that like they chose prone, say 5,000 nurses, and they gave them hormone replacement therapy. Now that hormone replacement therapy was given to them over a period of 5 years to find out that actually it works out or not. Okay, and ultimately they found out that it doesn't work. Okay, so the whole concept was not accepted by medical science, that estrogen or hormones are responsible for protecting women before menopause. But definitely woman has a lesser incidence of heart disease before menopause.
Okay.
The reasons are explained in many ways but not exactly known. But as of now we are having number of women who are presenting to us before menopause with heart problem, and it is not uncommon in our hospital to have women before menopause with heart disease. Okay, and the incidence of women getting a heart disease is also rising, because as you know now, initially before it is maybe 5% of the Indian women were
Working.
Now
Yes.
if you see today, maybe 45-50% are working. Okay, and that is also affecting them. So they gave positive of working, but they got negative of getting a heart disease.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Saab, how would you relate yoga with heart disease towards improvement?
Well, it's a very good question. He is doing yoga, and absolutely yoga is a very fantastic and very time-tested, our ancient science. We all believe in yoga. Yoga, what we call yuj. Yoga મૂળ ધાતુ યુજ છે. યુજ means togetherness, જોડાવું. આત્માનું પરમાત્મા સાથેનું જોડાવું is yoga. or યુજ જોડાવું એટલે એક પ્રકારની જીવનશૈલી. Means it's a way of life. Yoga is not something asan. It's very effective method. પણ આપણે ત્યાં અનફોર્ચ્યુનેટલી સાહેબ એવું છે કે લોકો એવું માને છે કે 2 દિવસ કે 2 મહિના યોગ કરીશું તો તમને સારું થઈ જશે. ના, યોગ તમે 20 વર્ષ કરો તો તમને હૃદયનો રોગ નહીં થાય. એ ડેફિનેટલી ઇફેક્ટ કરે છે. આપણે ઓમકાર પ્રાણાયામ કે કોઈ પણ પ્રકારના પ્રાણાયામ કરો તો તમારા શરીરમાં તમારો હાર્ટ રેટ ઓછો થાય છે, કારણ કે તમારું સ્ટ્રેસ લેવલ ઓછું થાય છે. તમારો ઇન્ટરનલ જે સિમ્પેથોમાઇમેટિક એમાઇન્સ હોય છે, અમે કહીએ હોર્મોન્સ અમુક પ્રકારના હોય છે, એ બી ઓછા થાય છે, વિચ ઇઝ અફેક્ટિંગ યોર હાર્ટ ઓર ડેમેજિંગ યોર હાર્ટ. સો ઇટ વિલ ડેફિનેટલી હેલ્પ. બટ in this fast world, people think that we do 3 months course of yoga and you will not get heart disease. Is not right. યોગ એક જીવનશૈલી છે, એક લાઇફસ્ટાઇલ છે. If you follow that for period of time of 10 years, 15 years, definitely you are going to be helped by that. Not only for heart, I would say for everything in life. And ideally yoga should be done from the age of 5 years or 7 years. But we add 0 and start at
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही है. 40 या 45 के बाद ही हम शुरू करते हैं योगा कि हाँ अभी हम लोगों को कुछ ना कुछ बीमारी होगी तो चलो योगा शुरू करें. हम तो बड़े हो गए हैं मगर हम हमारे बच्चों को योगा की ओर ले जा सकते हैं. मगर मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ कि आप भी ना करें, आपको भी करना है, मगर बच्चों को बचपन से ही योगा सिखाना है. हार्ट और हार्ट डिजीज में आज हम बात कर रहे थे डॉक्टर दर्शन बैंकर से. इसी प्रोग्राम को कल हम आगे बढ़ाएंगे. ज़रूर देखिए इस कार्यक्रम को VNM न्यूज़ में. VNM पर खबरों का सिलसिला यूं ही जारी रहेगा. देखते रहिए VNM.